El Paso hospitals have never been busier during the pandemic. UMC's Dr. Jose Burgos tells me he's surprised at how quickly things have taken a turn for the worst. Here's what he had to say. How has this past week gone for you?
It was a really tough week.
Can hospitals handle the current number of patients?
Yes, we can handle the current number of patients, but we are anticipating a much larger number. We are right now deploying a plan that we pretty much drafted at the beginning of the season. We were anticipating numbers like this happening maybe like 3-4 months ago, not right now, but we already have all these plans in place where we can expand the capacity of our COVID unit.
What should people at home be doing right now?
Regardless of what activities are happening out there socially, the most important thing is we need to stay with the people that we live with. We shouldn't be seeing people that we don't see often. I mean, right now anybody can be infected.
What's the most eye-opening thing you've seen this week?
The number of patients in hospitals, not only at UMC, but every other hospital in town is filled with COVID positive patients.
What's your prediction for next week?
We're going to get busier. This is the result of weeks of unnecessary exposure on a lot of people in the community.
What is giving you hope at this time?
It's tough to talk about hope when we're seeing what's going on. But what is keeping me hopeful is the fact that a lot of hardworking men and women, not only physicians, but nurses, techs, environmental services people, they are really working super hard to take care of patients, to make sure that whoever is ready to go home goes home quickly and safely.
What's your message to the Borderland?
I see a lot of comments on, you guys are fear-mongering, you guys are exaggerating, you guys just are, magically COVID is going to resolve when elections are over. Well, let me tell you something. There are no elections in China. There are no elections in Spain. There are no elections in Italy. There are no elections in Mexico. So when we finish our election process, COVID is not going to disappear. So this is not a political thing. I really want to emphasize on that.
And we want to underscore the point again. When we did our segment last week, we had 199 hospitalizations, and now we are at 438. It's more than doubled. You can look for that segment and all the others that Mauricio has put together on KVIA.com. Just search for check-in. And now, one thing city and county leaders, along with health experts, are emphasizing, part of what is driving the surge is from young people. Now, take a look at this graph. It compares the age population in the county to the number of cases we've seen from different age groups. Now, you can see ages 5 to 17, that only accounts for 27% of the population, but only 8.7% of the COVID-19 cases come from that age group. But if you look at this age group right here, this is 18 to 64-year-olds. They account for 53% of the population, but we've seen more than 77% of the COVID-19 cases come from that age group. For people age 65 and older, the data is about even. Eric?